Hello. Today, we are going to be taking a look at different types of bridges through the lens of Polybridge. These descriptions may not be completely accurate to real life, but will provide helpful tips and tricks for Polybridge designs. There are 7 main types of bridges that I will be discussing today: truss bridges, beam bridges, arch bridges, tied arch bridges, suspension bridges, cable-stayed bridges, and cantilever bridges. The first type of bridge is a truss bridge. With this design, triangle-shaped supports evenly absorb tension to provide a rigid framework for the bridge. There are several benefits to this bridge. It's rigid and compact, simple and cheap, and evenly distributes tension across the roads themselves. However, this puts high stress on the beams near the center of the bridge, making this design relatively weak for long stretches of road. Truss bridges are used in Polybridge not only as short, standalone bridges, but also as versatile supports for many different bridge designs. Here's an example of one of the most straightforward truss bridges you would see. The beam bridge is the second main bridge design. It consists of beams planted in the ground to firmly support the bridge from below. This is one of the simplest bridges out there, being incredibly sturdy and able to support heavy loads. However, within Polybridge, it is far too expensive and rarely applicable. The only real place this bridge could be used is on foundation levels in Polybridge 3. Ironically, even these levels can be completed under budget without using beam bridges. This excellent video from Reed Captain demonstrates him beating the entire Polybridge 3 campaign without any foundations at all. Here is another clip featuring a standard beam bridge. An arch bridge consists of curved roads that transfer the stress from the center of the bridge to its land supports. The taller the arch, the more weight that's transferred. This is best used for smaller bridges, but longer bridges can benefit from slight curvature for extra support. The benefits of an arch bridge are that it's self-supporting, scalable, and allows smooth bolt clearance underneath. However, the changes in elevation and steep slope of an arch bridge can be challenging for many vehicles to climb. Here is an arch bridge in action. The tied arch bridge is similar to the arch bridge, but instead of the roads being arched, the supports are arched and cabled to the road, providing tension to the bridge. This is more accessible for all types of vehicles, though it is much more expensive than an arch bridge, requiring more expensive materials and more supports in general. This design also supports each piece of road individually, making it one of the most scalable bridges given a large enough budget. These will most commonly be seen for longer bridges or as pieces of more complex bridges. Here, I will show a basic tied arch bridge. These final 3 bridges are not very applicable to Polybridge. These include the suspension bridge, the cable-stayed bridge, and the cantilever bridge. In the real world, these bridges are used for long stretches of bridge, only being outdone by the beam bridge. However, contrary to the beam bridge, these types of bridges allowed for large ships to pass beneath as there are no lower supports impeding them. In Polybridge, however, there is never a long enough bridge to make any of these bridges cost-effective. I've still made demonstrations in Polybridge to demonstrate each type of bridge. Suspension bridge. Arch supports strung from tall beams use cables to provide tension to the bridge below. Cable-stayed bridge. Cables strung directly from tall beams provide tension to the bridge below. Cantilever bridge. Supports extend horizontally from tall beams, reinforcing the bridge from above and below. If you would like to see more examples of any of these types of bridges, I recommend checking out Real Civil Engineer's series where he recreates real bridges in Polybridge 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed or found any of this information interesting, drop a like and consider subscribing. I plan to release more content like this in the future alongside other types of Polybridge content. All of the music, channels, and references I used in this video are listed on screen as well as in the description below.